One way to think about using data viz in program evaluation is around a bi-directional model of explaining or exploring data. Data viz in eval is often used in two main ways, as a tool to aid analysis or as a tool for communication. The model of explain or explore fits well within this understanding of data viz in eval. You can think of explain and explore as the intent behind the visual and not a design feature of the visual itself. In this model, we are considering a particular data viz from the point of view of the person having the experience. Explain or explore refers to the experience the user is having and is independent from the underlying data. For instance, an evaluator may use color in formatting to quickly identify important information, or may create a histogram to explore frequencies of all categories in a particular data set. But the viz produced and shared with stakeholders may use the same data to explain findings by showing only the amount of detail necessary for the audience. Let's talk about these experiences one at a time. The explain end of the continuum exemplifies the adage that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Explain is when we use viz for the succinct communication of information, for telling a story with data, and guiding an audience through a series of cognitive operations. Another word for explain is present. Explain data viz are commonly discussed in the context of evaluation reports, which is consistent with the report's goal to explain findings to an audience. In evaluation reporting, the data viz is being used as a communication tool, communicating a story determined by the evaluator, possibly with the participation of other stakeholders. At the other end of the continuum, explore suggests that the viewer, often referred to as a user in this context, is able to explore the data viz to conduct or generate their own analysis, answer multiple questions with the data, and generate new questions. Explore is often associated with interactivity, but this is not a requirement. It has been argued that exploratory interactive graphs turn the audience from a passive consumer into an active participant. Another word for explore is discover. Explore overlaps with many other scientific approaches to knowledge generation, such as data mining. Again, the model of using data viz to explain or explore data is from the point of view of the person having the experience, not a characteristic of the viz itself. A particular data viz can both explain and explore, and it can fall anywhere on this continuum based on what it was intended to do. Rather than fixating on the exact dividing point, just consider that the extremes are quite distinct. Considering data viz from the point of view of the person having the experience along a bi-directional continuum with explain and explore as anchors is one way to think about reasons for using data viz in program evaluation.